That one fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. On to extra innings. Leading off, Henry Lamb. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Heath Linkner steps in for the Royals.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen. Freddie Lindstrom, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Tied at 4. Popped up. Gallegos settles under it. And there are 2 down. Kept in check once more. It's starting to feel like the pitchers may have a chance to cool down baseball's hottest bat. So digging in, Luis Pena.
That was guy a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's a 1-2. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Righty reliever out of the pen, Nicholas Luna. Stepping in, Roger Saunders. The catcher, Roger Saunders. Hey! That's ripped into the outfield. And foul ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next to hit, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone unplayed for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Cody Berger digs in now. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's too low. And that's ball one. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
2-0. And there's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Three-two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked it.
That's ball 2.
After a long battle, the walk moves the winning run into scoring position. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Now at the plate, Billy Benjamin. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. He's going to steal second. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's out.
Missed. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. That's it for a strike.
He's in there. He's safe.
And the winning run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Adolfo Davila. Victor Gallegos now at the plate. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Out of line, out towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Freddie Lindstrom takes over on the mound. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Robbie Zimborski. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Bradford Rivero. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Tied at 4. That one missing inside. Out to short. Throws to first in time, and 2 away to open the 11th.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Full side in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Fires over to first. Royals set down in order. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the right fielder, Forrest DeMonte.
Nope.
Activity
Outside.
in the Kansas City bullpen. Hector Corona up and loosening in the pen.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Jeff McAtee getting ready to hit.
Ball.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle for 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the third baseman, Xavier Carter.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in extras. On to the 12th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Matt Rocker. In the air, right field to Monty. On the move. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the board, the right field.
So up next, Felipe Gonzalez. 1 for 4 with a double. That one hit to right. To Monty. On his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Michael Morales. Down, nobody on here in extra innings. Fouled off left side. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Brian Tovar.
Going one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Hey!
On the ground. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the catcher, Roger Saunders. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Across the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Into center. That one gets down for a hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tied at 4. And that is out of play. Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that That's 4 strikeouts. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Adolfo Davila will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now, Hector Corona. Cody Berger will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Ball that side.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Saunders off of first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground a second. Takes it to the base for the force out. And here comes inning number 13. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Edmundo Diaz. Henry Lamb getting ready to hit. Known for his late inning heroics.
Nope, that's down.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball right side. Gomez Phelps. In plenty of time to first, and he's out. So now here's the DH, Pete Lintner.
Ball 1.
And that hits the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point this one.
Big new move at second base. And here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Mark Cooper. They want his wheels out there after the 1-out double. Now, Luis Pena. Late swing, foul to the left. Diaz checks the runner.
Safe.
Cooper back in on a dive.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release ball.
2 away now. Go ahead run on base. Robbie Zimborski, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's in there. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's to third, and that's a base hit. There comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind him to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle or low.
Big swing and a miss. Diaz, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball, hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Bolsado in the box now, takes strike one. First and second, 2 down, and we're deep into extras.
Ball one.
Ball one. Next offering is foul back. And a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here deep into extra innings. That's off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. Rocker next up for Kansas City. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So up now for Kansas City, Matt Rocker. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Last half of the 13th set to go. Here's the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but he hooks foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the
Ball,
lines.
catch inside.
He's going to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. One down. And now, Victor Gallegos. Fastball for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air, center field. Colsado settles underneath it. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Forrest to Monty digs in now, and they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The Royals trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Corona is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shelby. Thanks for